Welcome back to SourceFed. I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and this is TechInspect's Samsung Galaxy S4. So I've been stoked to get my hands on this lovely little guy ever since I heard about all the hardware packed in and the new smart features. I finally did, and here's the rundown of my relationship with the super sexy S4. Now, from his dating profile, I already knew that he's extremely handsome, with a 5-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display, a quick thinker with a 1.9 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, and 2 GB of RAM. And while I was digging the 16 GB of internal storage, I was really turned on by that expandable memory micro SD slot. He's over 5 inches tall and weighs 4.6 ounces, which is a little large for some people, but that bezel is just so slim, I had no complaints. Also, he was so connected. 4G LTE, NFC, Bluetooth 4.0, S-Beam, GPS, MHL, screen mirroring. And he even promised to bring my favorite Android Jelly Bean 4.2.2 to satisfy my sweet tooth. Now, when we first met, I immediately noticed his gorgeous screen brightness and colors and the sleek feel of his body. I mean, we moved kind of fast. But once we got to know each other better, what really got me was the way he looked into my eyes and really paid attention to what I wanted with the new smart features. The way he'd respond to me without me even touching him with air gestures, and he really captured the moments we shared with his 13-mode 13-megapixel camera. Now, my ex, the S3, had Smart Stay, where the screen stays on as long as I'm looking at it, but my new suitor has Smart Pause, where a video will automatically pause if I'm not looking at the screen. Smart Rotation, where the screen rotates with my head angle, and Smart Scroll, where the position of my head and eyes can cause text to scroll up or down. And he responds to my commands without me even having to touch him with air gestures. I can wave my hand to go to the next picture, scroll up or down, accept calls, even mute his volume when he's being too loud, all without touch. Using AirView, you can hover your finger over the sweet spot and he reveals information like event details or enlarged images. Now his camera, dear Jesus, that camera. I'm not gonna list all the modes he has to offer because some of them, like animated photo and sound and shot, were not as impressive as he boasted. But dual camera, where we could take a photo using the front and rear cameras at the same time, yeah, you heard that, was innovative and worked great. Other fun features were the easy-to-use panorama, best shot, best face, and the video camera can record in fast or slow-mo. For the most part, the Galaxy S4 was pretty awesome at knowing what I wanted. He could even predict and control my home entertainment system with Watch On, a Peel-powered universal remote and guide. Now, he has tons of features that are unique, new, and easy to use, although I can't say I would ever take advantage of all of them. But I like having options. And if I can't make up my mind, Samsung's TouchWiz UI allows me to do multi-window mode, so I can multitask. Now there's oodles of other things the S4 has to offer, like S-Health and S-Translator. And I've always wanted to date a multilingual doctor. The only complaints I had were that I'd love to see a little more solid of a tush, aka aluminum chassis instead of plastic, and some fine-tuning of some of the new features that seemed a little laggy. Overall, it was a solid relationship, and I'd keep him if I could, but sadly, he had to leave me with only my memories. So would you like to have a torrid love affair with the Samsung Galaxy S4? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Click this annotation or go to SourceFed.com to see all our newsy, bloggy stuff. I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and please excuse me while I go have one more solid rendezvous.